Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to get through this thing called Mix CD. My name is Mike, part of the SPDM crew, and I love making Mix CDs. Each week, we give our guests a theme and an 80-minute time limit for which songs they're going to pick for their Mix CD. This week, I'm going to be talking about songs that were very popular for me in my fraternity. Yes, I was in a fraternity in college. I wasn't much of a huge partier or anything like that, but that still doesn't change the fact that I went to my fair share of frat parties and they were a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, they were always a lot of fun because you got to hang out with a lot of cool people, you got to meet a lot of great people. Yeah, they were always a lot of fun. I was one of those people who I would kind of flip around between dancing and then also playing games like Flippy Cup. I was never good enough to make it onto the main beer pong group, but I played Flip Cup a lot and occasionally did stupid things like keg stands and beer bongs, different things like that when you're in college. But yeah, there were a couple of houses that we had our parties at in my fraternity that we had a lot of different options and places to go. So, and the like my first 2 years in my fraternity in particular, those were the times that I had the most fun at these parties. So, here's some songs that were popularized because of my time in my fraternity. So, I got Asher Roth, I Love College. This was towards the latter end of college, but this is one that, very popular at the time. I got a techno version of Listen to Your Heart by DHT and Every Time We Touch by Cascada or Cascada. I don't know how to pronounce her, but yeah, both of these songs were very popular. I got Get Low by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. This came on a lot at frat parties. Flow Rider, Low. This was a song that was really popular my final year of college, and I wasn't going to as much parties as I was going out to the bars. So that was a big song. I got Smack That by Akon, Crank That Soldier Boy by Soldier Boy. That was a huge song when it came out. I've got Kerncraft 400, Zombie Nation. We used to have a bar where I went to college. It was called Stews, and this was the song that, anytime that anybody would play, or anytime anyone would play this, we would replace, we would say Stews, Stews, Stews. Got Run It by Chris Brown, Ludacris, Get Back. 3 6 Mafia was very popular when I was in college. Poppin' My Collar in particular. I've got Temperature by Sean Paul. Nelly, there's a bunch of Nelly songs that were really popular at the time, but the one that I remember hearing the most that I enjoyed the most was Air Force One's. I got Trey Songz Bottoms Up, another song that's towards the later half of college. It's Dangerous by Cardinal Official, Cyclone by Baby Bash, It's Going Down by Young Jock, Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, and an oldie but a classic, Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Those were all songs that were very popular at my fraternity's parties, and those are the ones that I remember the most. Well, my friends, the time has come to end this episode of Mix CD. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website soon to be out at spdmcrew.com. You could follow our playlist on Spotify and Apple Music at Mike Hilty.
Shout out to High Flyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at highflyercreative.com. If you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, no matter what happens now, you shouldn't be afraid because I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.